Hello there, my dearies. Okay, this is Bree at Cryptic Tales of Tarot. And I know that I made a recording saying that I wanted to be more consistent. Yesterday, I just had this feeling that I had to cleanse again because tomorrow is the new moon in Sagittarius. So there's a lot of fire shit going on, a lot of fire signs, Aries, it's Leo, Aries, and Sag, duh, fire signs. And I gotta tell y'all right now, I may have to make this into two videos because there's a lot of information that I've downloaded. And if you're not about that, okay, I totally understand that. Go watch somebody else. But if you are down for that, watch closely. I'll tell you what, before I go into the synchronicities, no, fuck that. I'm gonna go into the synchronicities first. Y'all could be seeing 144 now. Okay, 144, 10, 10, 10, 1234. Yesterday, I about shut my drawers because I saw 444, 555, and 666, which is not the mark of the beast. So, when I saw that yesterday and I was cleansing, I said, okay, so things are, looking up better, right? Um, 311, which means do not give up hope on love. It's coming. With everybody's different timeline, some have reunited. If you haven't reunited by now, oh, it's coming any day. It could be an early Christmas present. You could be seeing your masculine's birthday number, 1111, if I haven't said that yet, 1212, 1010. I just thought it was funny how I saw the 444, the 555, and the 666. Kind of reminds me almost of the band Slipknot. Nothing against Slipknot. I was always a fan. And then, other numbers of 654, 321. I said there's definitely going to be a tower moment this month, if there hasn't already. So the new moon is tomorrow in Sag. So pay attention if you got a lot of Sag in your chart. Number two, even if you don't have a lot of Sag in your chart, just pay attention. You never know, you could learn some shit. And then we also have Christmas and Yuletide. So this could be a double whammy. Who knows? Like I said, I saw that huge flock of crows. Meow, like an airplane. I was like, oh Jesus. I was like, what's coming now? Well, monitoring spirits left and right. Cover your head, guys. Your crown chakra, because psychic attacks. You could be foggy minded, scatterbrained, tongue tied, like you can't get the words out right. And after you feel like a weird tingling sensation at the crown of your head, that you're gonna get migraines big time. You could feel nauseous out of the blue. You could be even having stomach aches and gastrointestinal problems. All of that. Well, somebody conjured up a hell of a demon and more monitoring spirits to watch your ass. Because if you feel like you've been watched, you are. Absolutely, you are. Do not second guess. Remember, follow your intuition. They want to make you question your thoughts, overthinking, and to question your intuition. Fuck that. Okay. Anyways, let's get into this shit. And the song, this is by Herman's Hermits. The song, Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter, has been in my head forever and a day. I'm gonna have to, in a different video, I'm gonna have to go over what that means, and it's perfect. The other one is, I heard it in the store. I always feel like somebody's watching me. 555 on the timer. And what was the other one? By Simon and Garfunkel. This was Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm come to visit you again. Okie dokie. There will be intermissions because there's a lot of shit to go over. Please don't be blurry now. Shit. Come on. 707. It'll work. It'll come around. Hmm. Come on, man. There we go. Whoever conjured up this nasty ass witch. There's a nasty dark ass witch that is cursing and hexing and trying to delay the reunion, but it ain't gonna happen. And that's because I explained that why it's not gonna happen in the last recording. It's a psychological mindfuckery. Yeah. So, what does the collective need to know about the new moon in Sagittarius? What messages does my collective need to know? Oh yeah, and if you guys feel like every day is an obstacle course to get through, and like even a little of shit, like you've always got something to do, go, go, go. That's spell work. What does my collective need to know? Three more shuffles. Hmm, lots of change. Ooh, the moon. The Queen of Wands upright. Alright, last one. Ooh, the moon again, and you have the Queen of Swords upright. Truth teller! Whistleblower! Knight of Wands reverse. That is the first main message. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm sensing big Leo out of this. And I'll tell you what, like I've said in many of my other readings that I've done, the karmic masculine is big time Leo. This fire talks about, action, taking action. But when it's in reverse, it's talking about being impulsive, not thinking your actions through. Either A, this karmic masculine has done something impulsive already, and people are not very happy with what this individual did. Constantly sticking his nose in everybody else's business, doesn't listen. Doesn't matter how many times you tell this person to stop and stop and stop. This person just so egotistical, excuse me, doesn't give a shit. He wants what he wants, and that's it. So, and the karmic knows that the masculine, he can feel it. This karmic can feel the masculine coming your way and just can't stand it. So, and you know for a fact who the difference between who's who, and y'all be careful. I'm not saying not to go out and do shit and have fun, but if this person tries to give you problems, 1331 on the timer, if they try to give you problems somewhere, you're protected, obviously. But they're going to make an ass out of themselves, and they're the ones that are going to get arrested, which there's already a warrant out for his arrest. So it's playing with fire, and then, showing up at your house, if they do or if they did in the past, playing with fire. Some people in the coven right now could actually be kind of scared of him because he's such a fucking bully, but that's what he wants. He wants people to be intimidated by him. But somebody's gonna grow the balls to speak up and say something. Because, I mean, the warrant is out for the arrest. Here's where this person is located. I'm going to tell you who the fake prosecutors are in this case. I'm going to tell you who the fake lawyers are in this case. Because there's been fake prosecutors, fake lawyers, all that shit. because they want this inheritance from you. Keep seeing money on the line or a property. All right, let's go. I'm telling you, this could. There will be intermissions, yo. Okay, you know. Oh shit! Can't make this shit. Can't. Can't make this shit. Oh. Wow, that's too funny. Too fucking hilarious. And I keep hearing the names, Dottie and an Amy. Ay, Dios mío. The payback's a bitch. Wow, payback is a nasty bitch. Shit. No, haven't even started explaining shit yet. But like, I already feel the energy and it's crazy. That's how it be sometimes. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't fucking surprise me. I don't like doing this, but I'm being told. Um, shit. Okay, the next one is Page of Swords reversed. This is a good thing. Somebody who's not being nosy anymore because they've got the information that they need about this situation. You know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Go check your birth charts. This is really good. Yeah. Someone who they know the truth. There ain't no questioning about the situation. I have a feeling that the masculine definitely had a beyond eureka moment. It's like, fuck off, basically. It's what I just heard. It's like, I already know the truth now, bitches. You know, there ain't no running, there ain't no hiding, no nothing. Hmm. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. The High Priestess. Okay, reverse. The High Priestess refers to the Pisces, but doesn't always have to. This is not a good High Priestess. This is a Dark Witch. 2030 on the timer. And then the Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work. Someone's been working very hard behind the scenes, but not for good intentions. I mean, there's no physical labor. It's just finding the right people to work with, per se. Seriously. It's like I'm seeing a witch hunt for like just that perfect dark, nasty witch that can pair up with another dark, nasty witch to try to get the job done, which is to sacrifice you, take you off this planet. And if not, take the masculine out. But it's more so, they want the feminines, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. What the hell else can we get from the High Priestess first? Independent. Okay. You have the Two of Wands upright, which talks about making a decision. Ace of Pentacles upright. I told you, you're getting it all. They can't take shit from you. You worked very hard spiritually to gain as much knowledge as you can. You are very high ranked spiritually, and they're jealous of that. And the Hierophant in reverse, it talks about a secret society, which we've all come now to realize that it's the Dark Coven. Underestimated your ass big time. Some people are impressed with your resilience, your stamina, your perseverance to get through this whole shit. This Two of Wands upright, it could talk about A, trying to make you confused again about who your masculine is, or perhaps, okay, two dark witches here in America looking outside of the US for job, the perfect person for the job. That's what that was about, or is about, excuse me. Like, and they did find the right person as they thought to get the job done, so they can get your Ace of Pentacles. But no, Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, two, so that you will not have your reunion. Fuck off. Death upright. This is a really good card, which is, I mean, Transformation in every way. In every fucking way. Also with the Two of Cups reversed, and talk about a partnership of two people doing magic together, and it failed. But with the Death card upright, total transition of life, not in the same toxic environment, basically. It's, and you take pride in your transition. And the masculine has definitely transitioned to, and he's proud of himself. And speaking of this coven, he's found out that they've all been working together to not only take away your Ace of Pentacles, but to also take away your Two of Cups to delay it. And unfortunately, I hate to say this, but the Death card upright too does talk about physical death. Y'all, there's been a lot of people who have checked out because their life is fucked. They don't want to go to prison, obviously. I'm seeing a lot of terminal illness lately. People dying from terminal illnesses lately because they wish that shit on you. Or, dying from fatal car crashes because that's what they wanted on you. Some people around them are crying, that they lost a friend. And some of them still want to call you a dark witch because of all this bad shit that's happening. But no, that's what you call karma for doing all the curses and the hexes that they did. And it's going to be death to the satanic coven. Nine of Wands upright. Spiritual warrior, man. The collective, you were selected for a reason because this was not an easy journey at all whatsoever. I mean, look at all the fucking burdens that you've had to carry on your back this whole time. This whole time. And you know what? Now, for the people in the coven, it's their turn. Five of Wands reversed. It's a matter of, how do I say, a lot of verbal arguments. And not just on the phone either. Like wherever they go and meet up at the Satanic Church, wherever they meet up at, Or even if it's just at somebody else's house. Yeah, man, there's verbal arguments that get fucking heated. And especially when they're all fucked up on the drugs and the alcohol and shit. I mean, they've they've attracted the neighbors' attention, and disrupting the peace in the neighborhood. Could have called the cops because of that. 30-50 on the timer. Shit. Queen of Wands upright. This is you, feminines. You're ready to go and move on with your life. I mean, y'all can have this Jerry Springer trailer park trash show that's on steroids. Y'all can have that shit. Eight of Swords reversed. You used your imagination and creativity to get out of this pickle. And so did the masculine. Because the masculine's like, what the fuck? Arguing because you don't want me to be with the feminine. What for? And it's just because of, like I said, it's like Romeo and Juliet, the Montagues versus the Capulets. I don't know, I probably mispronounced that shit wrong, but fuck it. You don't fit into that family because you're not dark. They are. You're not claiming victim. The moon reversed. Okay. Somebody could be overthinking. Well, stop. Just stop. And the moon reverse talks about secrets and mysteries that have come out of the closet. Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah, betrayal is over, guys. It's done. That's nice. That's nice to know. Queen of Swords upright. Whistleblowers! Woo! Yeah, look at that shit. The feminines, if you're doing anything like this, the feminines are bringing out the truth. Because the moon reversed is talking, bringing out the truth of the situation. 33-55. Queen of Wands upright, that's you. Go you. You're ready to start your new fresh chapter of life. You want to make money, get to work because they've cursed the fuck out of you with that shit. And your love life. Here you are speaking the truth and letting out the dirty laundry about the coven. And look, I was laughing because remember at first the main message was the Knight of Wands reversed. Now it's upright. 34-54 on the timer. This is your masculine. Who knows? Gotta take action. and with the quickness. Nine of Cups upright. Everything you've been manifesting is coming to light. It's coming home. You're getting it, even though it's been delayed as shit. That's because you've had people working against you, but it's coming. And your Knight of Cups, here they are. Because, I mean, all the dirty laundry's been aired out. Click pause. I am thirsty. Yo, chickadees and chickadoes, whatever. Yeah, I'm done with that section. That's all there is to say, because somebody, like I said, you're masculine coming in, getting what you manifested, and here's your Knight of Cups. Like I said, if there hasn't been any contact, there will be. Like I said, it could be any day now. It could be, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever. No, over here. Let's see. The Four of Swords upright talks about rest. And it's winter time, 36, 36 on the timer. And I always talk about rest during the winter time. You can rest. I mean, you don't have to worry about people fucking with you anymore. Spiritual bullies, none of that. And you don't give a shit what anybody has said anymore. At first you felt bad for, not felt bad, but sad that you were rejected everywhere. And because the masculine chose to be with you, uh, he got shit too, but now he's like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna be with who I love, plain and simple. Page of Wands upright, somebody who's got a small idea to take action. Hold on. Because then you have Judgment upright. Everybody's being judged for how they handled this whole situation, which feminines, give yourselves a round of applause. You didn't curse anybody, you didn't hex anybody, you didn't talk shit about anybody. The masculines, you guys have been judged too, but you've paid off your karmic debt. The karmic debt part, it's about missing the feminines, 38, 48 on the timer. What it's like to not have you in their life. Because I'm sensing a lot of nostalgia on both parts. What the hell is this page of wands about? Ah, Seven of Swords upright. But this isn't a good way. Someone's got a good surprise up their sleeve because right up here you have the King of Cups upright, which you could have Pisces in your chart somewhere, or doesn't have to be. Page of Cups upright. It was a matter of, how do I say this? How do I get a hold of the feminine? Should or not, I want her to come to me and no. The runner chaser shit, no. And I guarantee that a lot of the feminines out there, 40-30 on the timer, a lot of the feminines out there did try to make contact with the masculine, but they were shut down because they believed the other people over here. But now, putting on their big boy pants, and it's the King of Cups upright. That's nice. And over here, you have the Five of Swords reversed. There is no strategies left for the opposition. Oh, shit! Look what I just saw! King of Pentacles upright. 41-41 on the timer. This is another part of your masculine. This person knows how to work for their shit. They're not lazy. They know how to work for their shit. They know how to save money. They don't just blow it all. Nothing like that. Nice. Nice. And you know what's funny too? On top right here of the Five of Swords reversed, with no more strategies left, you have the King of Swords reversed. There's no more strategies left, motherfuckers. And nothing but a cold-hearted son of a bitch, a tyrant, just a habitual liar, a narcissist, a sociopath, master manipulator, was able to lie and manipulate his way with a whole group of people because he got the gift of gab, but not in a good way. Oh my goodness. The tower upright. There's change coming. Y'all haven't seen 555 a lot, so have I. There is change coming. And then you have the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. The Tower, unexpected change. It can go in several ways with the Ten of Cups like that. The Coven didn't expect to fall apart because they considered themselves family. They're falling apart with this Tower moment because the law's been involved. The law knows really what's going on. There's no getting away from this shit. Then you have, what the hell is this? The Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, this talks about walking away from the situation and going back to what you had. This goes in two ways. A masculine dropping all of his shit to go back to home. Okay, and home is with the feminine. And then give me a second because the Five of Pentacles upright talks about complete heartache, being left out in the cold, heartache and left out in the cold, financially and emotionally. Okay, two masculine leaving current situation with these people, going back home, and then this karmic having to leave this whole situation alone and going back to where they came from, which was Five of Pentacles upright, total heartache and financial poverty, uh, impoverished mindset. That's how this karmic has always been. So the masculine on the good part, leaving the fuckers, going back home to the good woman here, 47:37 on the timer. But then the karmic having to leave the current situation that he's in. And not only is it total poverty and heartache now, but I mean, it's going to be total pain and heartache going to prison. They had a good time for a long time. They had a damn good time sucking the life out of you with your sacral chakra to manifest all kinds of shit, all kinds of luxurious shit. And even though they're and broke and heartbroken, they always manage to put up a facade. 48:38 on the timer. They don't want people to see them in a bad light. It's all about image. And look, strength here reversed. This is a Leo card. The karmic masculine has no inner strength. None whatsoever. Wow. Oh shit, and look at this. So not only is the karmic family falling apart, but his personal family falling apart, being broke, heartbroken that he can't have you, the feminines, and that he is right back to where he was. On poppy and has no inner strength. That's why he was constantly using magic, and I mean abusing his powers like no other. And then look, Six of Cups reversed. You have apps 50:05 on the timer. You have absolutely no good memories of this person. None whatsoever. And it was a short-lived relationship. It was. And now, right next to it, you have the Ace of Swords upright. This is a breakthrough in communication, which, I mean, this is going to be superb for you. Like I said, there's a breakthrough in communication coming right around the corner any day now. I said, it could be a Christmas present. Who knows? And then the Seven of Pentacles upright. This is somebody, both you and the masculine. You have shit to show for yourselves. 51:11 on the timer. You have shit to show for yourselves. Both of y'all work very, very hard. This is a couple. This is a power couple dynamic. Let me see something. Just for shits and giggles. There's something more about the Six of Cups in reverse, because this person, uh, you can't stand them. It's like, hate. You won't say hate, because hate is a very strong word, but you highly, highly dislike them. King of Wands in reversed. There you go. There you go. Another tyrant. He doesn't know how, he thinks he knows how to run a show, and oh, he knows best. I've had a whole bunch more experience at this than everybody else, and blah. Shut the fuck up. If you had the proper experience, then why in the hell is everybody else in fucking trouble? Well, excuse me. Excuse me. The other people involved, 52 on the timer. The other people who got involved in this shit, I mean, it took it really far with, like I said, the tax fraud, tax evasion. This is somebody who's a pedophile. Trigger warning. And his craving for children has gotten worse. And inside, internally, he doesn't feel like a real man because he's had a lot of issues with getting the winky up. I'm gonna try to do spell work on the masculine so that the masculine can't get the winky up. So then, when it's time for you guys, when you're ready to have kids, you're gonna have a hard time. I feel sweet. Five of Cups upright. Yeah, they have to leave. They're they have to leave their idea completely alone. They're being forced to leave their project alone, which was the whole death magic shit. You're still alive. You're meant to be alive. You and the masculine have a mission, okay? And he's got to stop because of the law. Ten of Swords reversed. This people are healing. from all the betrayal, from all the fucking betrayal. Or you've healed from the betrayal of this asshole. Your masculine has, recovered from the betrayal of this asshole. The main culprit. This is the main culprit. And what I'm getting here is playing the victim and karmic masculine playing the victim, but also I'm hearing shouting of now I have to rejuvenate from the heartache that you all caused me because we failed at this project. And people are looking at him twice like, what the fuck are you talking about? Three of Swords upright. Heartbroken. Uh, this Six of Cups reversed. This karmic told you. I told you. I told you. Heartbroken because he doesn't get anything that he wants. Heartbroken that got a warrant against his arrest. People hate him. People want to kick his ass. Except for his weird situationship with the masculine's karmic feminine. And also heartbroken that he can't have uh what do they call it, a polyamorous relationship? Because I mean he wants to have his cake and eat it too. So, wants to have his wife and then you at the same time heartbroken that it's not going to happen that way and heartbroken that he's been served papers. He's been served divorce papers and child custody issue problems. So heartbroken too, because he thinks everybody else failed him. And so now because of that, I've got to heal from this shit. Oh, but look, the magician upright. This is you and the masculine. Look at that. Good magicians. You're a good witch. Good wizard if you classify yourself as that. And alchemist. Alchemist, you know how to turn lemons into lemonade, bro. Nine of Swords reversed. No more worrying. No more worrying. Because let me tell you what, the King of Cups upright, and we also saw the King of Pentacles upright. This masculine is not afraid of breakthrough in communication. Not afraid. Well, the Hangman reversed. It's somebody bitching, about, how do I say, okay, the Hangman is a Pisces card. Okay, there's somebody here in the coven who's a Pisces, doesn't have to be, or just in general. I'm hearing this karmic going, that's not fair. That the feminine gets, what she wants and blah, blah, blah. What about my magic? What about, doesn't my hard magic go to show for anything with the Seven of Pentacles? No, fucker, it doesn't. Because you're trying to kill her. So you don't get shit. Ay, 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 ay. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh, I can't make this shit up. One, I mean, tried so hard to take shit away from you, but no. Everything's been taken away from him. All his luxuries. All the luxuries that he had in the past. Gone. Goodbye. And I keep seeing a white truck. And the FBI and the cops and the feds on his ass because they have, they discovered that he is the guilty person for a murder. Committed a murder recently, and also two of them in his past. This person could have said that they were engaged like 3 or 4 different times, but it never went anywhere. I wonder why. 'Cause such a tyrannical son of a bitch who wants to be around that shit. Like, seriously, a male chauvinistic pig. Who the fuck wants to be around that? I, you got me motherfucking mistaken, bitch. The lovers reversed. Well, they can't have you. They tried so hard. So hard. And his marriage failing, the partnership is failing. And the partnership of the secret situationship with the karmic feminine is failing too. Over here, the star upright. This is you, baby. You are getting what you want. You are a star. You could be in the limelight like this, okay? Or, like I said, you could be a public speaker for, nonprofit organizations, whatever. But you're getting your star. Shit, no, just thought This may be way off for you guys, but the star, the Star of David just came to my mind. Some of y'all could be Jewish, but also, I don't know if I'm correct about this, but the three wise men and going to see the baby Jesus in Bethlehem. I'm pretty sure they were told to follow a certain star or something. I don't know, but regardless, you're the star of the show. Wow. Let's take a quick break here. I'm back. Well, 6:16 on the timer. What I just thought about is the new moon tomorrow, Sagittarius. Your masculine could have a lot of Sag in their chart, and their karmic feminine could be a Sag, and a nasty dark high priestess could also be a Sag. And that nasty dark high priestess could have gotten help from another dark high priestess to go find like top notch nasty witch, like from somewhere like in South America. I just had that thought. Okay, the world reversed. It goes in two ways. Their whole world is fucked up because a lot of karmic debt to pay for. All the ones who physically survive, that means if they don't check out before going to prison, they're getting 20 to life in prison. But then also, your world is not complete without your masculine, and your masculine's world is not complete without the feminine. The Empress reversed. That is not a good Empress. That is a nasty, dark ass witch. Yeah, karmic debt for all the magic that she's done, not only against you, but against the masculine too. I just heard slut for the streets. The sun upright, which is a Leo card, but see, this talks about happiness. You're happy that the truth has finally come out. Yeah, you are happy that the truth is finally coming out. What else can we get with this Empress and Nebraska? Three of Wands reversed. This karmic feminine doesn't get her ships or her rewards. In her mind, she thinks that she does because of all of the hard work with the black magic. But no, because I mean, this karmic feminine willing to kill you, and your karmic masculine will take you out too. It's like just the thought of you and the masculine being together, their world is crumbling, and they just can't take it. Six of Wands reversed. They lost everything. Yeah, they lost the spiritual warfare and the psychological warfare. I think that the karmic is pissed off that you saw right through them in their manipulative ways. Maybe the karmic feminine tried to be manipulative. She's very good at being manipulative, especially with men. But not at the same level as the karmic masculine. And people can see right through her as well. It takes a little bit of time, though. I mean, it took a little bit of time to figure out that this karmic masculine and karmic feminine are manipulative, but then again, I mean, the karmic masculine is just pissed off that you could see right through them. And if you knew the karmic feminine for a long time, you could see through her shit too. Knight of Pentacles reverse, yeah. I this is somebody. Okay, they're not slow moving. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles upright is someone who moves very slow, very very slow. They really really want to be a perfectionist with making sure they've got all their information correct. This Knight of Pentacles in reversed, no man, they're in a rush. They're in a rush and trying to come in with a false offer of love. And they may even try to come in with bullshit about how, oh, they're spiritual. They're spiritual. Can you help me learn to be spiritual? Bitch, fuck you. But I can't make this up. Look again right here. King of Pentacles upright. This is your masculine coming through. No joke. No joke. And the justice reversed. The masculine has paid his karmic debt in terms of, learning from their bad actions and how it just reaped so many bad consequences. And they learned what it's like to miss you. Because, I mean, they did try to date some other people, but nobody was hitting the spot. So they don't have any more justice to pay off. But at the same time, these losers They don't get any justice. Period. Nada. Shit. I want to wait on this card for a minute. If you guys are liking this video and it's resonating, please like and subscribe. I know I go into deep detail, but hold on. Okay. The other card here with the eight of wands reversed. Shit. It reminds me, oh God, of almost like the crows that went slow movement and loss of creativity. I don't know, like somebody could have been starting on a project and then maybe stopped because they lost interest. Whatever the fuck it is, get back into it. Trying to figure out something here. Whoa. Because the masculines had to be very sneaky on making plans on how to break the ice. So he's had to be very slow moving with his creative idea. And I'm gonna shut the look. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. There's no more questioning and looking into shit. They already know the fucking deal. The Fool Upright, a whole new awesome adventure, man. Taking a calculative risk, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna work out beautifully. A whole new chapter of life. Fresh. I mean, like, seriously, a breath of fresh air. Same shit goes for the feminine. Temperance. This is actually a twin flame card, but learning how to use the logic and oopsie, the logic with her one foot right there in the land, and then the other foot with the water, with the emotions, but also the intuition and being patient. It's like they know that, you had some hella patience, man, to put up with all of this shit for so long, but also a lot of patience with how they're gonna go about their idea. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I am so happy with the Fool like that. Wow. The Hermit. It's remember at the very beginning of this recording, I said the song Mrs. Brown, You've Got a Lovely Daughter, which I'm gonna talk about that one. And that song is by Herman's Hermit. 2002 on the timer. You have the Hermit upright. Yeah, somebody went into deep reflection, introspection, did didn't want to be around people because I mean he knew that even though it's gonna suck and cause heartache, it was the best thing that he had to do because I mean over here with the Seven of Cups reversed, that's the shiny syndrome reversed. You know, when he was right after you got ghosted, it was like, look at all the shiny things around you. Look at all these other opportunities you've got. You know, you can party again and woo, and not anymore. That's not how they see it anymore. And the Four of Pentacles upright, I mean, for the longest goddamn time, that's how you have been. I mean, holding on to any little piece of property that you had because they kept cursing your finances. But, you know, and also the karmic tried to claim you as their property. But no, I don't think so. Now it's the masculine claiming you as their property, but in a sexy ass way, like defending your ass. Because the Ten of Wands reversed, you don't have to carry any more baggage, you know? The karmic wanted you to take on his karmic debt and to carry on his baggage. Fuck you. And try to destiny swap? No, 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 no. Fuck you. Over here with the chariot reversed, this whole spiritual warfare, psychological warfare being put to a stop. Because people it talks about the law too. Not only does this talk about slow movement, but it can also talk about a pause. Like it has to come to an end because the law is here. And I mean, you come up here, since this comes to an end, you have the Ace of Cups upright. This is tears of joy. Tears of joy. But it can also talk about someone having a drinking problem. I think the karmic masculine drinking their fucking liver out because, I mean, the masculine was a party animal, but had a wake up call in a sense. Like I said, y'all, there ain't nothing wrong with moderation and shit, but I mean, you know, getting to the point of being fucking belligerent, like the karmic is, then no, I mean that's really ridiculous. Because I mean, look, no more shiny syndrome, tears of joy. You have the Six of Swords upright, which talks about moving on to calmer waters, getting away from the toxicity, getting away from these toxic people. And this Three of Pentacles reversed, this a group of three people that were working together and the project didn't work. Oh, okay. When it comes to those two dark high priestesses, two of them trying to work together to find the perfect person to join in on their group, on their project, to make sure that you will always be in stagnation. The shit didn't work because, I mean, Six of Swords, moving on forward. And then you have right here with the Seven of Wands reversed. It's not, how do I say? It's like, people come to you asking you a lot of questions and shit. Shut them down immediately because they don't need a fucking explanation. They don't need no fucking explanation. Get another card for that. The Seven of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. A nasty dark witch. But I see it being two, 2 to 3 dark witches, all with the same characteristics here. They're stomping on the money. Yep. They could come, yeah, if anybody comes your way, asking all kinds of weird questions, you ain't gotta explain yourself to anybody. 28 on the timer. And the masculine, you ain't gotta fucking say shit either. Because, I mean, you got the Nine of Pentacles upright. This is a woman who would make a great wife, great mother, knows how to work, wants to work, but then you have the devil upright up here. Hold on a second. 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, this can talk about either no celebration for this group of three, which talks about here Queen of Pentacles in reverse too. I can also talk about, the third party finally being out of the picture because you have this. And over here with the Queen of Cups reversed, nasty bitch. She's a witch too, nasty dark witch. She and devil energy worships the devil, just like these three witches over here. Devil like energy, reckless sex, drugs, alcohol all the time. And, you know, these three witches, they have always loved worshiping with the devil. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this, or nah, I'm gonna make a part two.